Let's get right into it. Number 9. The Profanity Power-User. So you've got a colorful vocabulary that would make a sailor blush? Turns out science has your back on this one. Scientists have found that people who are fluent in curse words usually have bigger vocabularies overall. It's like having a linguistic Swiss Army knife. You've got all the regular tools, plus some spicy ones for special occasions, and swearing actually makes you stronger. Scientists did an experiment where they had people grip something as hard as they could. The people who were allowed to swear could grip 15% harder than those who had to stay polite. Cursing also helps with pain. They had people stick their hands in ice-cold water. The ones who could swear freely lasted way longer than the ones stuck saying, "Oh, fudge." The cursing triggers your fight-or-flight response and pumps you full of natural painkillers. It's like having a built-in morphine button, but instead of pressing it, you just say words that would disappoint your grandmother. Number 8. The Shower-Argument Strategist. That intense debate you're having in the shower, absolutely destroying imaginary opponents with perfect comebacks, that's your genius brain in action. When you're in the shower, your brain turns into this crazy powerful battle simulator. You're basically running fight simulations like you're training for verbal combat. Your brain picks this moment because the shower is like a sensory deprivation chamber. No phones, no screaming kids, no boss breathing down your neck, just you, warm water, and your thoughts going absolutely nuclear on each other. It's your brain's way of bulletproofing ideas before they hit the real world. It's testing every angle, finding weak spots, and building bulletproof arguments. You know those moments when you come up with the perfect response to something someone said 3 years ago? That's your inner genius at work. By the time you step out of that shower, your ideas have survived more attacks than a medieval castle. Number 7. The Absent-Minded Professor. Ever walk into a room and completely forget why you're there? Scientists say that's actually a genius trait in disguise. Scientists have found that people who constantly misplace their keys or forget appointments often have brains that are too busy processing bigger, more complex ideas. Think of your brain like a computer with limited RAM. Most people use their brain power to remember boring stuff, like where they put their phone. But genius brains? They're too busy solving actual problems to care about trivial nonsense. Your brain is basically saying, "Sorry, can't remember where you parked." Too busy inventing the next billion-dollar idea. Albert Einstein himself was famous for being super absent-minded. He'd wear different colored socks, forget to eat, and sometimes even get lost in his own neighborhood. But hey, the guy literally rewrote the laws of physics, so clearly his brain had better things to do. Your brain is basically running triage on information. It's choosing to dump the boring stuff to make room for the good stuff. Number 6. The Repetition Ritualist. Playing the same song 147 times in a row like you're torturing your Spotify algorithm? Science says you're tapping into some serious genius-level brain hacks. Scientists have found that people who loop one song aren't just being annoying. They're actually triggering something called a flow state. It's like putting your brain on steroids, but legal and with better side effects. When you play the same song on repeat, your brain stops actively listening after the third play. The song becomes white noise on steroids, blocking out all the random thoughts bouncing around in your head. It's basically meditation for people who hate meditation. And your brain actually gets high on it. Every familiar beat releases dopamine like you're eating chocolate-covered dopamine pills. Some of the world's most successful people abuse this trick. They'll loop one song for 8 hours straight while they solve impossible problems or create masterpieces. Mark Zuckerberg probably coded Facebook to the same Linkin Park song on repeat. Number 5. The Chaos Connoisseur. Need that TV blasting or gotta work in a noisy coffee shop to actually focus? Your brain is operating at genius level without you even knowing it. Scientists discovered something wild called stochastic resonance. Basically, random noise actually helps your brain work better, not worse. It's like your brain needs chaos the way normal people need coffee. Your genius brain is literally eating chaos for breakfast. When you're in a noisy coffee shop, your mind isn't just tolerating the chaos, it's getting drunk on it. All those conversations and clinking cups are like Red Bull for your neurons. Your brain uses that noise as a filter, blocking out your own internal chatter. It's like having a superpower where chaos makes you stronger instead of weaker. Regular brains get overwhelmed by noise and shut down. Genius brains transform it into laser focus. While others are desperately hunting for silence, you're over there turning chaos into productivity like some kind of mental wizard. The noise doesn't distract you. It supercharges you. Number 4. The Deconstructionist Diner. Some people eat their food like they're performing an autopsy. They'll dissect a burger layer by layer or separate their pasta from the sauce like they're defusing a bomb. This isn't picky eating. It's genius-level analysis in action. These folks don't just inhale food like normal humans. Instead, they carefully separate every single component on their plate. The sauce goes here, the meat goes there, and mixing foods is basically a war crime. When you eat everything mixed together, you're basically listening to music with all the volume turned to 11. But these food surgeons are listening to each instrument solo, understanding exactly how each flavor works alone before they combine them. They're running a food laboratory right there at dinner. Every bite is an experiment. Every flavor combination is a hypothesis being tested. It's the same mental process that helps solve impossible math problems or write symphonies. While most people see dinner, these folks see a delicious puzzle that needs solving. Number 3. The reverse engineer. Remember dismantling your mom's expensive clock and almost giving her a stroke? Surprise. That destructive habit is actually genius behavior. This compulsion to break things open isn't about destruction at all. It's your brain doing detective work that would make Sherlock Holmes jealous. When you crack open a gadget, you're not just making an expensive mess. You're literally downloading the blueprint directly into your brain. Matrix style. This habit is basically required for famous inventors. Steve Wozniak, the co-founder of Apple, destroyed so many radios as a kid his parents thought he was possessed. Those murdered radios eventually led to him designing the computer that changed the world. Every time you dismantle something, you're building a mental Wikipedia of how stuff works. It's like having X-ray vision. But for technology, you start seeing connections that make normal people's brains melt. This habit actually floods your brain with dopamine. That's the same chemical that makes TikTok addictive. But instead of watching people dance, you're literally becoming smarter with every screw you remove. Number 2. The Esoteric Hobbyist. Are you into weird stuff like studying ancient dead languages or collecting poisonous mushrooms? Your brain is literally built different, in the best way possible. Normal hobbies bore your brain to death. While regular people are happy watching Netflix, your brain demands complexity like it's oxygen. Take lockpicking, for example. Every lock is a 3-dimensional puzzle you solve blindfolded with just your fingers. It's like playing chess if chess pieces were invisible and could kill you, or mushroom hunters. These maniacs spend weekends hunting fungi that could either be dinner or instant death. They're basically playing Russian roulette with salad ingredients. And people who study dead languages? While everyone else struggles with basic grammar, these lunatics are resurrecting languages that died before Jesus was born. They're basically linguistic time travelers. These bizarre hobbies are secretly training your brain to be superhuman. Your pattern recognition goes nuclear. Suddenly you're seeing connections everywhere that make normal people think you're psychic. Your brain is playing 4D chess while everyone else is still learning checkers. Number 1. The Genius Scrawl. Your handwriting looks like a drunk spider fell in ink and breakdanced across the page? Science says you're actually a genius. Messy handwriting isn't laziness. It's literally your brain moving too fast for your hand to keep up. Your brain is running at Ferrari speed while your hand is desperately pedaling a tricycle behind it. Your thoughts are having a party, and your hand wasn't invited but is trying to take notes anyway. History's biggest geniuses had handwriting that looked like crime scenes. Beethoven's notes looked like he wrote them during a seizure. Einstein's equations looked like a toddler's first attempt at writing. And Napoleon's orders were so illegible, his generals sometimes invaded the wrong country. These messy writers aren't being careless. Their brains are generating ideas faster than humanly possible to write. It's like trying to transcribe lightning. You're gonna miss some details. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.